friends. Well, maybe this will give you a better idea of where we're at. I keep saying I'm gonna film a full vlog and been just nice and emotional this week. And so it's been a lot more difficult than normal. So you guys are getting the quick version of a very quick catch up to where we're at. All right. Right now, I am getting out. Does anyone recognize this? I'm sorry if you're recognizing it because you've done it yourself and so you see it and you know what it is. No big deal if you just recognize it from years past, being on this journey with us and our family. I have my alarm set because they calculate the hours, I think, a little differently than we did in the past. And so it is 7 o'clock on the dot that I am supposed to give my very first progesterone injection in oil. This guy is a beast. I still have knots from years past of injections. They don't hurt anymore. They don't bother me anymore. But if I dig into my side and push, I can feel knots. They mostly go away. Big encouragement when you have these big, huge rocks of progesterone and oil sitting in your side. So guys, I spent most of the day outside. I'm still doing sunshine therapy to be outside. My nails are covered in composted soil. Feels great. But on the flip side, there's something going on that I'm partly not thinking of. I'm not realizing that we are getting close. And if you know this medication, you know how close I am to being what we call PUPO, pregnant until proven otherwise. And I will still say it's still pretty pregnant when you have a viable embryo that is inside of you. It's just a matter of, are we gonna stick? Are we gonna stay? So I have stickers of estrogen on my tummy and I take some oral pills, but other than that, you still kind of live your life and just take some medication. Well, now your life kind of revolves around making sure you get a intense medication with an injection into your love handles. I am cooking dinner right now. I asked her, I'm like, 7 o'clock is a really hard time. And she said we can move it, but it just has to start at 7, tomorrow 7:30, 8, 8:30, and eventually like 9 or 9:30 would be a better time when everyone's asleep. I draw it up with this needle. Can you see how intense that is? Do not give it with this needle. It is an 18 gauge. It's like a coring needle. It is very intense. If you can tell, like massive. That is, don't get scared of that. That is just to draw up this liquid. I'm gonna put some air into it to relieve the pressure and pull back.
What is that? Is that for Cassidy?
This is not for Cassidy. This is for Mommy.
But is that a shot?
It is a shot.
What's that stuff going down it?
That's medicine. This is now ready.
Mom, did you do your shot?
Nope. My shot's sitting right over here. I'm set and ready. Be back in a minute. I'm being so bossy. I'm such a butthead. I'm like, Phillip, come here now. I need right in the time, and it's like 5 more minutes, and so stressful. Okay. Do it just like a couple minutes early. Syringe under my armpit, so you warm up the oil. So I use a little bit of a thinner and a shorter needle, just from in the past. I have bled a lot. Usually you want to do like a little bit longer and a little bit thicker, and the thicker the needle, then the oil will go in nice and fast. But, oh, paper towel. Oh my gosh, I forgot paper towel. I forgot about paper towel. Can you take your shoes off?
Goose bravo. Just
Okay.
patience, grasshopper. Babe.
Try to be nice, try to be bubbly, try to be smile. Why am I not smiling? Because this is about to go in my rear end. Do you remember how to grab the placement?
Oh, I remember.
You grab my hip like this, and then pivot.
Mama, the
Pivot.
water's making.
Okay, can you turn it off?
Yeah, the water was boiling.
No, it was dinging for
Okay.
the oven.
Okay,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna sing a song. You too.
I've washed my hands 40 times today.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work. Okay, hip, pivot.
She's great. She's
then
just
up.
sitting at
This
the
is-
table.
I'm so stressed.
You are stressed.
Okay, so here I'm gonna stand on the opposite leg that we're giving the injection, not putting any weight on that, and Philip's gonna go to town. Come on, please.
Now it's 6:59.
Philip, that's what I'm saying.
Stressed. La 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 la. Who's the king of the shots? Me.
You pull back a little bit to make sure you don't have blood and you didn't get a blood vessel. You're still the king.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. You're still the king. That's beyond impressive. So they gave me a 25 gauge, so it's a little bit skinnier if you're having a hard time pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll ask a different pharmacy.
I was wondering why it was taking so long.
Yeah. So
I had to
supposed
like
be
re-grip because it was okay. It's fine. Doesn't bother me.
7 o'clock on the dot. Thank you. I'm sorry. Dinner's late.
It's fine.
I'm like,
It's okay.
just overwhelmed a little bit, but that was 2 feet jump in, no thinking about it.
This
just
is
get it
her.
done.
This is Alex's time. So it's all about you, pal. And
Are
I
you
want.
saying that through gritted teeth?
No, I'm saying that honestly. I like that it's your time. I feel like the
That was
stress
so-
level in the house has improved since we got dogs.
Sure.
And I'm obvious.
It's just been, obviously, if you guys missed it, and you're just watching our IVF videos, because, that's kind of the journey a lot of you guys have come on with us. We lost our dog that we rescued. We lost our dog this week, and so it's just been a really long week. Hence, we haven't been sharing about IVF, and then this past week, we didn't share, so surprise. Surprise, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Time for dinner. Let's go. Hangry children. Come on, let's go.
We have vocal children. The emergency range of a 5 to 7 year old can be from like car accident to chicken on the loose to Sharpie on the wall to I put mustard in my hamburger and I only meant to do ketchup. So the same blood curdling scream at the same decibel can be all 4 of those options. It has been a painful few months. We watched our sweet Emmy, once we adopted her before Christmas, go on the decline. She passed this past week, and it was the hardest thing any of us have ever watched in this house. Just absolutely gutted and devastated. Chloe is here, and she's getting a lot of love. Chloe's always been very skittish. Emily didn't have that. Chloe's very skittish. They both came from the same rescue in the situation. If you guys go a few videos back to learn about our dogs, they both had a really hard pass. Nothing has decreased stress more than having dogs that are needy. more than having dogs that are comforting, more than having them that are, at least for me, I run on high anxiety levels sometimes. And my stress has, even in the midst of the loss of Emmy. What are you doing?
Mama needs you.
Mama needs me. But yeah, our stress levels have been through the roof, but you're the best. Dogs are very perceptive, and it's been amazing to have this precious little one. Chloe, say hi to your family. Say hi. You ready to go? You got mud all over you. Time for bath time number 3 this week.
We're having bath time tonight.
Oh, you are? Is the dog gonna have bath time?
Okay.
Come on, Chloe.
I have a surprise.
Come on, baby girl. Good girl.
It's a big surprise.
I want a big surprise. Can dinner be ready? That's the surprise?
Yep, that's the surprise. Dinner's ready.
The dogs have done a remarkable job prepping us for IVF because a lot of de-stressing comes with a dog that just needs to be loved.
The biggest thing of just being outside this week. The biggest thing about being outside this week is my top priority is to de-stress.
Yes, Cass.
And so after just crying over losing a pet.
Cassidy brought me an eggie.
Oh, how do you have an egg?
Yeah, where'd you get the eggie?
Oh goodness.
Were they in the bucket? Yes. Do you know how many eggs we got just now?
Today?
Just now.
Just now.
24.
Did we not collect yesterday?
I was wondering, did we not collect yesterday?
So I've been outside de-stressing and getting ready for this. So now that we've announced it and shared with you, I will share a lot more of the details of the... But I honestly haven't really thought about it much. So I haven't had much to share. I'm just not thinking about it. And then the last few weeks, we've only been thinking about Emily. And so... losing a pet, I'm just trying to decrease my stress level by being outside. We've been doing a lot of projects.
And letting Chloe into our bed.
Chloe sleeps in our bed a lot.
And every morning I'm coming the bed and I come down with
Every kid.
Everyone's in our bed.
Boy, if we didn't have a bigger bed, I'd be on the couch.
Right.
Well, I think the couch is smaller than your guys' bed because your guys' bed is a queen size or a king?
King.
Yeah, because that's the biggest.
Let me just give you a heads up. We had a twin size bed or full size. I don't know. We had a full for like 8 years of marriage, 9 years of marriage.
You had a queen size
Forever.
bed in the RV.
For like 4 or 5 years. Okay, ready everybody? Who's ready?
We had a full for a long time, and let me tell you what can fit in a king. 3 kids, 2 adults, and 2 dogs. That is a fact. Oh, good job, Chloe. Eating your food, Bubba? I'm a good dog. I have a voice that Daddy talks to me with, and it makes me wag my tail. What is that tail? Yeah, the tail.
Why is this
Chloe, are you scared?
I just get a little nervous sometimes.
She's so nervous.
Come here, Mama.
Please help us with our anxiety. Dog has anxiety. What do you do about that? Oh, I do miss Emmy so much. Such a great dog. Okay, we're gonna get to dinner real quick, processing all of what lies ahead this week and this month as we...
I'm doing my new table setting.
Oh, Kinsley's got a new table setting. That's right. You want to show them?
Yep. I'm doing this just like the restaurant did.
Yeah, she does.
Then I'm writing the names on them.
Wow, so good. Dinner time.